team looking for its first win, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Illinois' offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this open.
It's a running room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Got his man on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on third and short. He wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Well, on that third down, the running back did a great job. He set up the screen, caught the ball, turned around, located his block.
It's a seam wide open. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move there. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Illini.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Great place to start for this offense. Off-play action on first down. It's on target and complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had 0 problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Sometimes an offsides penalty can slow down a rush. It's 2nd and 5. Williams looking for a man. He's going to let it go. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call it.
Looking to throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Green.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That purple wave getting things going on the ground now.
And such a great fan base in the Pacific Northwest. Washington fan.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The short hands, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Sends it downfield, and he's got it inside the 20. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. In the red area, it's Coleman. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams will pass. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Hand off from the shotgun. At the 35, he's got room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Williams looking for a man. They'll They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Washington coming to the line with another first down. The give on the option. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Touchdown, Husky! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup.
He's loose. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Illinois experienced a resurgence under Brett Bielema a year ago. He's been at 3 different power programs, but this was his best season in more than a decade, guys.
Yeah, and it seems like Bielema's got a recipe to win, and it's usually ground and pound. But how about this offense with Luke Altmaier at quarterback last year? Through the air, they became good and proficient and started to change the identity of Illinois, and had a great season and finished with a big bowl win against South Carolina.
So a big key then is Luke.
Turning on the Jets. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Luke Altmaier started his career as a backup to Matt Corral at Ole Miss, but man, did he blossom them for the Fighting Illini had their best season in more than 20 years, and maybe more in store for him, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there were still a lot of fans that I think were skeptical when the transfer portal news came out that he was going to be joining Illinois. And people wanted to see what all the hype was about. You saw it last year, not just running the ball, but making big plays through the air. Really curious to see if Luke Altmaier can take the next step this season, because if they do, this is going to be a really, really tough team to beat.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. They get to him as he throws. Got it in the middle, it's Clement. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to it. Quick step and go. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Jumped on top of the pile. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
4th down here, it's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
Oh, the attempt is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going for it all. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coleman. Runs through the tackle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll immediately call timeout. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Williams will pass. Throws for the tight end. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. He's already thrown 1 pick, and if he doesn't clean up some of this stuff, more will follow for sure.
More will follow, and probably going to the bullpen or getting another guy in here that can throw the football. It's stuff like that just drives you nuts because you're fading off your back foot. It's really, really hard to be accurate. So you got to hang in there. You got to understand that I got to stay still when I throw the football, hit those targets, and I definitely can't turn the football in.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. starting his third quarter on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Offense working from the pistol. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The give to the tailback. Wide open spaces. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Grabs it in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Illinois. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Williams will pass. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. From the gun, running back on the move. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Illinois trying to move the chains on 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. There he goes. Touchdown Illini. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might...
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To throw, it's Altmaier. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Got the first down, looking for more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. Going downfield for the big play. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the second half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet in the third quarter. This offense has thrown it time and time again. Nothing there.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defense. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Right back to him on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They've got the screen set up. Oh, a lot of space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stance in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Williams looking for a man. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's his fourth interception of the night. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Out of the gun, the inside give. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll go to the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. Oh, better look out!
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He unleashes a long one. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Running to the left. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Clement. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
He'll do it himself on the draw. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. We reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.